Welcome to North London Allotment, and it's time for another plot tour.
Here we go. You can see not an awful lot's changed. There's a bit more structure than the last time we had a plot tour. Bottom end still not had much done to it. Hoping I would be further on by now, but because I had a flu which has knocked me out for a good few weeks, there's not much done to it. But I'm just telling myself a little bit at a time, we'll be fine. This is my little wilderness corner. The tree is in bloom, which is lovely to see. And there are some daffodils peeping out there. And I've got a bird feeder in the tree. I was hoping to hang it in a bit of a better position, but someone pruned my tree for me. So there weren't many branches left to hang it on. But never mind, the birds seem to have been enjoying the seed, and hopefully that will encourage them to come and eat some cretins for me, so I don't have to worry about them eating my vegetables. Here we go, I can walk down one of my new wood chip paths. It is a bit squelchy, we've had quite a lot of rain, and the drainage on this plot is not great, so that's something to worry about later. But here we go, here we have my daughter's tulips, looking really good. There's some of the pansies just hanging on there, and I think this is some kind of lily. It had kind of flowered by the time I got the plot last year, so I cut it back, and this is the new growth, so it'll be quite interesting to see what we get. Very sorry looking cauliflowers that the slugs have enjoyed. I don't really know what to do with them, to be honest. Do I pull them out? Do I just give them a bit longer? I really don't know. I've never grown cauliflowers before, and I don't even like them. So I was only growing them for my daughter anyway, because she seems to like it. But yeah, not very healthy. Kale is looking a bit better than the cauliflower. Some taller leaves seem to have been safe from slugs, so we might actually be able to get a little bit of kale at some point. It's my little herb garden that I want to extend all the way down there at some point. The daffodils making it look very attractive. Mint has kind of died to death, but I'm pretty sure it will come back from those little shoots that you can see in there. I bought some new strawberries, but they were getting very leggy inside the house, so I've brought them here, and pretty much almost all the dead ones are the new ones. I think I've got those two over there that are surviving, so as long as I get something I can always get runners from them in a couple of years. But they're white strawberries, so I was really looking forward to those. But let's hope I don't kill every plant that I grow this year. It'd be nice to have something left. My composters, the one on your left is now full. The other one is probably about a third full, but actually decomposing a lot quicker. And there's a reason for that. I've got a bokashi bin, and the bin on the right has been the recipient of 2 lots of bokashi bin compost, and it is actually decomposing at a quicker rate. So if you've never looked into bokashi bins, have a look into it, because it's a great way of making compost out of the food that you would normally put in the rubbish bin, because it takes things like bread crusts. If you're a meat eater or a fish eater, it takes bones, and you can use that in compost, which normally you can't because of obviously the length of time it takes to decompose and attracting rats. So bokashi bin is my top tip for this growing season. Thought we'd have a quick look at this end. That's my other top tip: don't buy cheap weed membrane, complete waste of money. Invest in the Uzet stuff, because that is older, it's been down ages. This stuff here, I just didn't have enough money, and I've just thrown it away really, because it started ripping as soon as I put it down. So save up, buy the decent stuff. I don't know if this trellis was up last time I was here, or last time you were here with me, but I took it down because the foundations weren't great, and I thought if it fell on the path or fell on someone, they would not be happy with me. And since I now own this plot, it's my responsibility, so I took it down. I didn't want it at the front anyway. This bit has been dug over. It's easier to dig, it's better soil than further down, which is something my plot neighbour told me. This end has better soil for growing. What I'm going to do here, I'm going to put like a 30 centimetre flower border in along the front, and I think this here is going to become my grow veg in one bed Hugh Richards' book experiment. If you haven't checked that book out or haven't checked out Hugh's channel, do, because it's really useful and the book is just beautiful. And I'm gonna have a little experiment to do a Hugh's veg in one bed along here, and then if I kill everything up the other end, I'll still have something to eat, which is good. Take you down the plot now. Hopefully we'll be doing this again in a few months and it'll start to look radically different. Things will be growing, there will be greenery. Well, you can see actually this lovely blackcurrant here, that's sprung to life from the time I've had flu. There are beautiful blackberries on there. That was so nice when I took the plot over last year, because obviously it was overgrown, but these bushes were here, so I actually got some blackcurrants and red currants, which was really nice. Rewarded me for my hard labour of strimming and digging and generally turning something that had been unloved into something that is going to be very much loved. There we go. That's it. March the 11th, 2019. And next time, hopefully, I'll have a bit more dug down the bottom. Have my potatoes in my potato beds there. And we shall start to have a growing season.